Hey guys, it's Ashley, your scrapping nerd, and I'm back today with a layout for week 3 Kit Conspiracy with MK and Janet, as well as the November Iron Crafter Challenge, where the item for November was washi tape. And so this is the washi tape that I picked out. And for everything that's in the kit for what I'm using for a Kit Conspiracy, there is a kit share video that I will link below so that you can go and check that out. And so I wanted to create a background with the washi tape. And so I needed to get the middle of the page. And so I used my T-square ruler and I measured out to get to the center point. And I will figure out that I put too much pressure with my pencil, so I'll have to erase it just so that there's a little bit of a line. But I got my center point of my page, and then I did a diagonal because I wanted it to be not just straight up and down or horizontal with the washi tape. I wanted to kind of overlap it in kind of a crisscross pattern. So I wanted to find the center and then also have the lines as a guideline. But like I said, I start with this washi here and I put it down, and then I realized that you can see the pencil mark under the washi. And so I had to pull it up, and then I'm going to erase it. And because I accidentally pushed too hard with my pencil, even though I erase the pencil line, I could still see it and use it as a guide for laying out the rest of the washi tape. And so that's what I'm doing here, is just erasing it. And you can't really see in the video, but in person you could see that there was still a line there, but you couldn't see it through the washi tape anymore. So I put that one down diagonal as kind of my main starting point, and then I erased the other lines and I started to do the other diagonal. And it's kind of funky in the beginning, and I thought I was going to do just 2 points in the center, but I just kind of kept rolling with it. And this is one of those you have to trust the process, because it started to kind of look like a hot mess. And I left this whole part in just so you can see that you have to just believe and just keep going with the vision, and it'll all work out. And the washis that I pulled from my stash is everything that has to do with travel, because the kit for Kit Conspiracy is the 49 and Market Everywhere, which is a travel themed kit. And so and it had all these kind of orange and blues and pink colors in the kit. And so I found a lot of washi that I had in my stash that would work perfectly. There's the arrows, there's one that's saying arrival and departure, the map, there's one that says adventure waits and here we go. And of course, the arrows I just love. And then the polka dots and stuff are just to match the colors of that were in there. And so you can see I'm just continuing to layer these washis out. And I did want to say that the information for the Iron Crafter Challenge is going to be all linked below. It's a lot of fun. There's an item of the month, and then everyone creates a layout using that item, and it just gets you to use the stuff that's in your stash. And it's on the 3rd Friday of every month. And I'm posting this a day late because I had to have a tooth extracted yesterday, and so I was kind of cranky. And so I didn't get my voiceover, but I still wanted to post the layout because I had made the layout. And I had made this washi tape background, which I think turned out really great. And I did that because I was inspired by the Iron Crafter Challenge from Tara from the Paper Snob, and then Anna from Peacecraft Love to use my washi tape. So I still wanted to post my video, but like I said, it's the 3rd Friday of every month. And then there's a Facebook page, you can hop on over there, there's a playlist, and everything's linked below. And I said I was using my kit for our Kit Conspiracy week 3 with MK and Janet, and so that one, all that information is below. That also has a Facebook page that you can go and look at what everyone has done for their layouts using the kit. And you can either have the same kit, which is the 49 and Market Everywhere collection for this week, or you can create a kit yourself. And so it's just fun. And, you know, I never really used kits that much for multiple layouts. Like I have started to work with collections and I have them in bags. And so I'll do a layout and I'll use that. So I guess that's kind of like using a kit, but I haven't done multiple layouts. And so I like this kit conspiracy because it inspires me to use up some of the same supplies to get multiple layouts, as well as getting to see what everyone does with their same items from their kit. So it's a lot of fun. And so all that information is below, and just make sure you check that all out. And I'm still working on this background. As you can see, there's no like rhyme or reason to it. I just kept laying down the strips of washi, trying not to make sure that I didn't have the same exact washi strip next to something of the same, so that there was still enough variation in the background. And it does make it for a pretty busy background, but like I said, I haven't done a washi tape background before, and it was really fun. And I pulled in that white cardstock, and it's just a 120-pound cardstock from Joann's, and we're allowed to use scraps and added to our kit, and we're allowed to use white like cardstock. So that followed the rules. I added the washi, which I didn't have washi tape in my kit, so I don't know if that's technically cheating a little bit, but I needed to add my washi for my challenge, so so it got added. And I do end up inking with distress inks in Spice Marmalade, Peeled Paint, and Chipped Sapphire. And so that's also stuff that I pulled in that I didn't have with the kit share in the kit share video. And I am going to be scrapping 2 photos of my husband and I. And it's funny because the photos you'll see in a minute are from 2020 because we're wearing our masks. But we went to the San Javier mission that's here in Tucson, and it's such a beautiful mission. And it's a national historic landmark, and it's just beautiful. It's like the oldest structure in AZ, or European structure or something like that in AZ, and it's from the late 1700s, and it's a mission, and they still have like Catholic services and stuff there that you can go to. But just aside from that, like the architecture is amazing, and all it, like when you go inside, it's very just European Baroque kind of architecture. It's with all the murals and all the statues. It's gorgeous, and they're working on preserving it because I guess the plaster that's on the outside was chipping off, and so they're actually removing that and then fixing the brick underneath and changing it to, I think it's lime plaster, but just to try to preserve it because it's amazing. But yeah, that's what the photos will be that I am scrapbooking. And you saw that I just kind of folded the washi tape over on the back side after it was finished and taped it, because, you know, I wasn't completely sure. I've had this washi tape a long time, so I don't want it to kind of peel up. So by folding it over the edges of the cardstock and then taping it, I think helps kind of just make sure that it stays on there. And then I really rub down that that washi so that it stays. But yeah, so here's where I'm just going to add some tape along the edges to help hold down all that washi that I added. But that's going to be the background, and that's a fun background. Like I said, I haven't made a washi background before, and so that one turned out really good. And I wasn't sure how I was going to scrapbook the mission pictures, and I just think that this kit and this background was a fun way to scrapbook such a historic landmark without having it to be, you know, like vintagey, like papers or ephemeras or something. And so I wanted to use the, you can see up there in the left hand, the packaging from the ephemera bits. I really liked the blue crosses, and so I pulled in this blue scrap piece of paper that I had to map my photos in, just to help them stand out against the this paper here, this packaging from that essentially, because I'm going to put that in the middle, and that just helps to tone down the crazy background that's so busy, so that you can, the pictures don't get lost in there. And so I have that down, and then I'll put the pictures on top of that with the dark blue matting. And I think that just helps tone down the crazy background, but still you can still see it, and it adds fun to these photos. Like I said, see there we have our masks on because it was in September of 2020 when we were allowed out, and we went for a nice little drive, and then we went to the mission and walked around because, like I said, everything there is just beautiful. I mean, you can see in the picture there, it's gorgeous. And so but since it's the packaging, there's that line there. And so I'm going to use this title that says, "Oh, the places will go," and kind of create a embellishment cluster up there to cover the packaging fold line, because I didn't want that to show. Oh, see, this is my husband coming in to make me watch this video and about this guy that flies off of that, that circus acrobat thing, and I'm just like, I thought I cut everything out, but I didn't. So that was him. He just comes in and makes me watch these weird videos. But anyways, back to the layout. I'm just getting all of my ephemera kind of pulled in. There wasn't too much that I could add because it would get lost with the crazy background, and I do move some things around, but I liked these tied up by the title. I have experience, exploring right here, just some fun, and it just pulls in all those colors from the background as well. And then, like I said, I'm creating this cluster up here with the title, and I put a compass, and I thought I was going to have that little bow up there, but I will move that. And of course I have these, the butterflies, and the 49 Market butterflies are like they have maps on them. So I think that's just cute. And I love a good butterfly on a layout. And so the fact that they are like travel themed butterflies, I just love. And of course I only glue down the centers and fold up their wings. And so I love that. And I'm just putting stuff around. This circle says, "Keep exploring your world." And then there was some of these like orange tickets that I just have put within a couple of the clusters. I will move that one up to the title cluster, but just to bring that orange in. It's a very strong orange, and it pulls those arrows, the arrows from the washi tape in the back, it pulls those out. And I put the photo corners on the corners of the photo. And it's funny because I watch Laura from City Scrapper, and she always puts photo corners on her photos, and of course her layouts are just simply amazing. And I never use photo corners that much, and then this this kit had these photo corners, and when I was putting them on my layout, I was like, oh, Laura would be so proud of me and my photo corners. But and so again, shout out to Laura at City Scrapper and her photo corner inspiration, and of course her just amazing layouts in general. But I wanted to put the places will go up on foam, just so that the title cluster had some interest up there. And you see that I put little tabs above the photos to bring in some of that green as well. And I put some binoculars and the compass around there. And it's, like I said, just covering up that crease line of the packaging from the ephemera bits. And I really like that cluster. That turned out really cute. And it doesn't have to be like I end up putting a bicycle up there. So, just adding some of the ephemera from the kit, but it's not necessarily like we didn't ride a bike there, but I just thought it looked cute with the title, and I think that's the last thing I'll actually do. But I got up there on that tab, I put "We Are Not Lost" because I thought that was funny. And down at the bottom, I have "We Are Adventurers," and I moved that bow, but that's the layout. Thanks everyone that's liked and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit those buttons. Thanks everyone. Have a great day. Bye.